The Defense Department released the names today of 3 soldiers who were killed supporting Operation Freedom Sentinel in Afghanistan over the weekend. They were killed on Saturday in Pekka Valley, Nangarhar province, eastern Afghanistan, of gunshot wounds. The incident is being investigated as a green-on-blue assault, an insider attack allegedly carried out by a member of the Afghan security forces working with U.S. troops.
This was a tactic that we saw a lot of a few years ago. We, with the Afghans, tightened down screening, and these number of incidents have really declined. But there may be something to be learned here, and so we ought to study it.
The soldiers were assigned to the 101st Airborne Division Air Assault, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. They were Sergeant Eric M. Hauk, 25, of Baltimore, Maryland, Sergeant William M. Bays, 29, of Barstow, California, and Corporal Dylan C. Baldridge, 22, of Youngsville, North Carolina. Another U.S. soldier was injured in the attack. The attacker was killed immediately by U.S. forces. The incident occurred near the site of the tunnels in eastern Afghanistan used by ISIS fighters, the same area where the U.S. dropped the mother of all bombs in April. The area has been the scene of intense fighting. Nearly all of the American troops killed in Afghanistan this year all have been fighting forces affiliated with ISIS. Today, American forces again came under attack. The Taliban claimed credit for a roadside bomb that hit a U.S. convoy also in eastern Nangarhar province. No U.S. forces were killed in that attack. The White House is still weighing a commander's request to send more U.S. troops to Afghanistan. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, Defense Secretary Jim Mattis and Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Joe Dunford, will testify before the House Armed Services Committee to justify the current defense budget request. Expect them to be asked about the looming decision about whether to increase U.S. forces in Afghanistan. John.
And the U.S. really has to trust the Afghan soldiers, the forces, and how they are screened so that you don't get more of these green on blue or blue on green kinds of attacks, right?
Absolutely. This is a very, very big problem in terms of trust since they are fighting side by side.